Hey everyone, we are here at the Parade of Homes currently that is going on. I have the awesome chance to sit down with Jennifer McDonald. She is the mom of Cut Above Construction and Design and also the third part of the ownership here. So that said, we're going to have an interview with her. So with that said, Jennifer, where can we see you in the day-to-day of Cut Above?
In the design aspect. I mean, sometimes the mom role, sometimes the Grammy role in the design aspect, but it's the design. I love the day in and day out challenge of doing the design work, and unfortunately sometimes I get to do the bookkeeping with you and the paperwork because John doesn't like it.
And when you say design, what all would that entail for you when you're talking design? Are you thinking like, so everybody knows, are you helping with paint colors? Are you helping with the plans? Are you helping with, what are all the things that you're helping with during design?
So when John started the business, I didn't really understand his language. So when you went to high school, I thought it'd be a great thing to go back to school, so I went and got my interior design degree. And so I do the day in, day out construction documents, architectural plans. I guess a better terminology than interior designer for me would be more interior architect and do exterior. But I do help clients if they want some finishes selected. I love doing tile design. That's probably my favorite, and I love light fixtures. Even though I don't have a whole lot in this one, the light fixtures that I've picked are funky, but I'm willing to help our clients with paint selections, cabinetry, countertops, all that stuff. I don't necessarily do furniture and blinds because there's a whole bunch of great other people that do that stuff, but my specialty is more making a home functional for that home. So that is my favorite part, is when I get done with the design and the people go, "You got my dream."
Oh, that's awesome. You had mentioned that you went to school and got your degree. That said, when you're in that program, what was probably the biggest eye-opener that you learned in college about, creating the construction documents and the blueprints?
I think a lot of people go and they think interior designer, they think, furnitures and pillows and wallpapers and stuff, and the reality is that interior designer has the capability of going into any extension of design, and I chose to go into the construction extension. And just understanding construction knowledge and understanding how, the great thing is having John help me, and even with you helping me understand that this is a great design, but it cannot be built. So that was something that I had to learn and make sure that whatever I'm designing is buildable and is also sometimes affordable. So I think it was just trying to understand all those and the codes and everything, because we still have to follow all those things. And the reality is that we had to do full architectural plans with electrical and plumbing and all that. So it's not just prettiness.
Yeah.
It's function and making sure your plans are accurate. Because if I screw up on a plan, I'm gonna get a call from John, and I've gotten one of those calls. And
I was just sitting here thinking about it, and it was funny, I never really thought about it this way, but so we're, Cut Above Construction and Design. We're a design build company. So I guess you can kind of put John under the build or construction. Mm-hmm. You could put Jennifer, you, under the design of it, and then I could be the and portion.
You are the and.
I'm kind of the bridge between design and construction, and I was just thinking about that. I was like,
you're
man,
the
that's
mediator
funny.
too.
Yeah. So, there you guys have it. We got the design, I'm the and, John's the construction. We are a full design build team, so that's funny.
I like to laugh and tease you and say you're kind of my boss when we have our work hats on.
And then, last but not least, putting you on the spot here too, you kind of have a little bit of a head start because you've seen Dad's interview though. What's your dream vacation? You have 10 seconds to answer.
It's not Alaska, Ready? But it is.
Not
Alaska. Really. I'll go to Alaska, but my dream vacation is I want to go back to Japan where I was born.
Ooh, Japan.
I want to go back. I want to see where I was
we only
born.
have a couple seconds though, but can you elaborate on, you just said born in Japan. Can you kind of give everybody a little bit of a background on that?
I was born in Japan. Father was in the Navy, and we lived there for 3 years. Spoke it fluently. Don't ask me now. Love Japanese food. The kids, we all love Japanese
Yeah.
food. And so I would just like to go back to see where I was born, because I've never been back. And when you're 3, you don't remember a ton of things.
Oh man.
And I'm kind of old now.
So, and what city of Japan were you born in?
See, you would think I would know that offhand. It's a Navy base on one of the big islands.
I'll have to ask Papa Steve.
I'm gonna have to look on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask Nana, and I'll have to look
Yeah.
on my birth certificate. Isn't that bad? It's really bad.
That's all right. So that said, then, I mean, COVID's kind of probably put a little bit of a damper on this, but what's your time frame? When are you going back?
I'm gonna say 10 years. By
10
the time we
years.
get 10 years, I would
Okay,
like to make
10
that
years.
trip.
So that's 2031.
31. Did you hear that, John?
I feel like you should go at least a little less, maybe like
Yeah, but
6 years. 6 years, and
I'm
let's go
kind
in the
of
middle.
hoping to sneak in like an ocean trip before then.
Okay,
so I don't
okay,
wanna
we can
press
go
my
10
luck.
years then. All right, 10 years. I want to go with you guys too then. So
Yeah.
we'll just have
We'll
to
make
shut
it a
down for a few
family
days.
trip.
So, but-
That's right.
well, awesome guys. So that was our interview with Jennifer from here at Cut Above Construction and Design. We look forward to hearing from you guys, getting to know you. Now you know a little bit more about us. Be on the lookout for our next interviews. We are starting to interview our carpenters, and that's going to be a lot of fun too as well. So we'll see you guys soon.